Hello and welcome to Rathod's IAS. Today in this session, we are going to see current affairs of 12th November 2023. First of all, I wish you a very happy Diwali for all of you. And let me know how you are going to plan today in the comment box, so that if I like anything, I can include that in my plan. Okay. So now we are going to see the front page of Delhi edition of The Hindu, and we are going to pick out the articles which are important from our examination point of view. So you might be thinking that why ma'am you are taking analysis on today also? Because you are future aspirants, yes or no? You are future bureaucrats and you are UPSC aspirants now. So that at least you have to spend 1 hour daily on this newspaper. Right, so there is no holiday for you on even these festivals. So tomorrow you have holiday, you can take leave tomorrow, or else you can skip a Hindu newspaper today, and or else you can read tomorrow also. Okay, so there are two choices for you on this festival, but there is no choice to me, so I have to take this analysis. So in the morning I came to recording room and I started this analysis. So first topic it is one voter, two states, two votes. So as you know that we have universal suffrage. That means we have right to vote. So right to vote is given for the people who crossed how many years? Tell me. And one more thing is, so which is the Constitutional Amendment Act that led to decreasing of age to get right to vote? So these two things, please let me know in the comment box. I am not going to say that. So this article says that yes, we are sharing boundary with the different states. Right? For example, if this state which is having elections, the state which is the boundary which is convergence with another state. So the people who are present here, they will be voting in this state and even in this state. So please let me know whether it is ethical or not. So people can participate in elections in two states or not? So please let me know. So this article is important from your GS paper 2 and the polity point of view, and this will be important from your mains, not from your prelims. It is from your mains perspective. And next topic it is about Khalistan Tiger Force case. NIA files charge sheet. So a National Investigation Agency filed first supplementary charge sheet in this Khalistan Tiger Force case involving smuggling of arms and explosives from Pakistan. So as in this Khalistan Tiger Force which involved in smuggling of what? Smuggling of arms and also explosives. Smuggling of arms and explosives from Pakistan. So this article is very important. And here you can see a small infographic. It says that The Hindu greets its readers on the occasion of Deepavali. There will be no issue of Hindu on November 13 as Deepavali holiday. Sorry. So here tomorrow we are not going to get Hindu paper. So tomorrow is leave for me. I don't know about you, because if you are skipping today, you have to read tomorrow, right? But for me, there is holiday tomorrow. So there will be no Hindu analysis in this channel. Okay? Remember this. And many students will be asking that, so why there is no analysis like that? So tomorrow is holiday. And if you move on to the states page, here you can see some articles. That is, the first one is Deepfake video. Delhi police writes to Meta for URL. So here you have to understand what is this deepfake. So what are the disadvantages? What are the issues we are facing? And what are the measures? What are the measures that can be taken? So all these things are important from this article point of view, and already we had discussion regarding this deepfakes number of times, and now you have to analyze or you have to revise this topic, and please let me know what are these deepfakes and at least what are the issues of these deepfakes. And next topic here is sanitation worker, he dies asphyxiation in Bhavnagar. So this article we can talk about manual this topic we can relate to this manual scavenging. So manual scavenging is very important because still we face caste discrimination in society. So it is an example that still caste based discrimination is happening, and even you have to see about what are the causes for this manual scavenging. As you know that India is moving forward in the space sector and this technology, so why we are not using technology in this cleaning of drainages? So this is the one question I want to pose to you, right? And even you can think about what are the laws which are present in India talks about this manual scavenging. Okay, so all these things you can relate, and even from polity point of view you have to see which are the constitutional provisions which talks about abolishment of manual scavenging. So all these things that you have to remember, and this is the most important topic from your mains under society point of view, because it is a problem in our society, right? So we need to see this topic in detail. And if you move on, here you can see one article that is drug smugglers find new route via Mizoram, evade clashes hit Manipur. So in Manipur, the issue between cookies and meat is happening, and this Manipur, it is a hot pan now. So now here these smugglers, drug smugglers, you are finding there another route for trafficking of drugs. So if you are seeing the location of India, we have golden crescent and golden triangle. So India is sandwiched between this golden crescent and golden triangle. So these are the areas which are producers of drugs, So because of this, India which been a place where the smuggling which happens, trans-border delivery of these drugs which happen through India. So especially in the northeastern states, Manipur is used for the smuggling of drugs, and now this Manipur is a hot pan. So they are searching for another way, and they found this Mizoram. So here you have to see like how much percentage of drugs will be smuggled through Manipur. So normally about 90% of drugs, they are smuggled through this Manipur during the normal times. So that too at one important area, that is Jokhavtar area. So this Jokhavtar area is used for drug smuggling or drug trafficking in Manipur. About 90% of drugs, they will be smuggled through this area. But what happened? So because of these issues between meats and cookies, and because of law and order problem, so now they are using the another route of Mizoram. Okay, so this is the thing that you have to remember. And next topic is inducing artificial rain to fix lingering pollution remains a nebulous science. So this article which is talking about cloud seeding. So this article is talking about cloud seeding. It is nothing but it is a method of artificial rain. Okay, it is a method to induce artificial rain. So yesterday itself we studied in one article that because of rainfall, some amount of pollution had been decreased in Delhi. So now we can use this cloud seeding not only to increase the rainfall, and that rainfall which will be helpful for agriculture and to recharge groundwater, and we are using this technique in especially rain shadow region, and this technique has used by state of Karnataka under project called as Vamshadhara, right? So these are some important facts regarding cloud seeding, and now you can add one more application, that is to decrease pollution. So this can be your potential prelim statement. So cloud seeding can be also used to decrease pollution. So here you have to understand the method of this cloud seeding. How can it can be done? And this topic is at most important from your mains, and this new application is important from your prelims. Clear? And next topic is India European Union taking key step to advance ties on maritime front. So here European Union and India wants to improve their cooperation in maritime, okay, maritime sector. So here especially we have to see some important areas, that is Gulf of Guinea. So we discussed recently, like 1 month ago, that India and European, they came up with naval exercise, and this is the first joint naval exercise between European Union and India that happened at this Gulf of Guinea. So you have to see that, and I also showed a map about that Gulf of Guinea on that day. So again you have to revise that topic once again. This topic is important from international relations, which comes in the GS paper too. So this topic is important from both your prelims and also from your mains. Clear? And leave this assembly polls page, it is not at all useful. And here you can see one article like 3 tourists killed as houseboats catch fire on Dal Lake. So here you have to focus on Dal Lake. Yes, you can get a question in your prelims regarding this Dal Lake, right? And this world page, there is nothing much important. Sorry. And next one is universe may have resulted out of big bounce. So here we can connect this topic with Big Bang theory. Yes or no? And here we can understand the role of black hole. Okay. And next topic is efficient passive radiative cooling materials developed. So cooling materials are very important in industries. So actually till now we are using water as coolant, but we are facing this water scarcity, right? So because of this there is a need of other radiative cooling materials. Especially we can use in glass and ceramic based industries, and it will be like glass and ceramic based material as well. Okay, so these are some important articles that appeared in our today's Hindu newspaper. And now let us see the notes. Okay, let us see the notes. And one more thing is, if you want to get these notes, you can join the Telegram channel. Okay, so that Telegram channel link is given in the description box. So just a minute, I will have some water. I don't know what happened to my throat. So the first topic, it is about one voter, 2 states, 2 votes. So this article says that amid desolate hilly terrain, so this hilly terrain which is present between Jivati Taluk of Chandrapur district in Maharashtra and Keramari Mandal in Komaram Beam Asifabad district in Telangana. So these are the areas which are present at the border of Telangana and Maharashtra. That is from Telangana side, that is Asifabad, and from Maharashtra it is Chandrapur district. So in these 2 areas there are 14 villages. So 14 villages in this Gram Panchayats. So what happened? So there are about 3023 residents are there, okay. So they have the power to vote out of 5000 people they are present in this region. And what happened, so now these people, they are voting, okay. Now these people, they are voting in this elections of Telangana and as well as Maharashtra. So in Telangana and Maharashtra region, so in those two elections, in those two states, so these people are voting. So I have a question like, so whether it is legal or not, so whether it is legal or not to vote in the multiple states. So the answer here is, so voting in two states, it is not a crime. Okay, it is not a crime to be registered in multiple states. So this typically happens when someone moves without informing their previous states. So if they are not informing their previous states, so they can be registered in the two states, right? Okay, states, they need to regularly clean their rolls, and when this happens, one will be removed from the past state. Is that clear? And next one, it is about sanitation worker dies. So this article is important from your manual scavenging point of view. So now let us see the context. Sanitation worker, he died in, and another one fell ill cleaning a septic tank, where it is in the campus of Central Salt Marine Chemical Research Institute. So in some institute itself, they went for manual scavenging. So because of this manual scavenging, one person died and another person is severely ill. So here you need to know about which are the constitutional provisions, that means the articles which are present in our constitution, which is talking against this manual scavenging in India. So first one is Article 14, which talks about right to equality. Okay, it talks about right to equality. So no one can be denied. So it says that no one can be denied, okay, no one can be denied that equality. So it is about equality before the law, which should not be denied to any individual in India. So it comes under the part of fundamental rights under part 3 of our Indian Constitution. So where these fundamental rights are present in part 3 of our Indian Constitution. So please let me know from which country we borrowed this for fundamental rights in the comment box, because prelims is very much near and you have to remember those things. Correct? And next one is Article 15. Article 15 says that there should be no discrimination based on place of birth, race, religion, caste and sex. So if you are going for manual scavenging, we are going caste based discrimination. So it is violating this Article 15. And this one is Article 16 of Indian Constitution. It matters of public employment. It talks about public employment and equal opportunity for all its citizens. So especially, so if the people, they are not getting the proper employment opportunities, even though if they are belonging to the high caste group, so they are going for this manual scavenging. And next one is Article 17. Article 17 has provision for the abolition of untouchability. It guaranteed under this constitutional provisions to all. And next one is Article 19, 1 subclass G, which talks about the right to practice any profession or to carry any occupation, trade or business of their choosing. And this one is Article 21, which guarantees the protection of life and personal liberty to all the citizens who are living in India. So these are some articles which are talking about abolishment of manual scavenging in India. So now let us see what will be the impact if you are going for this manual scavenging. So as you know, there will lead to the deaths. So if you see the data, it says that according to Union Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, it said that 282 manual scavengers, they lost their life between just 2016 and 2019. And you can see the number is very large here. And even after various attempts of officials solving the manual scavenging, but still the deaths which are going on. And next impact here is there is manner of living. So life of the sanitation worker is very difficult because they will face racism throughout their life. And even not only that person, even their family will also go with this discrimination. And next one is poverty. A sanitation worker works throughout their lives with very low wages. And if you're talking about organization, so we have Safai Karmachari Andolan sanitation workers. They will receive just 180 to 200 rupees per day, per month, okay, per households. So it is very less, and they have to work for even very long hours for very low wages. And next one is they will also face health issues. So average life expectancy of this sanitation worker will be decreased. Okay, it will be only like 50 years old. And they will face lot of diseases because they will be working in unsanitary conditions. And next one is social disparity. So people who are involved in the work of manual scavengers, they are from low caste and normally they are considered as untouchable because of their work. Okay, so even if they want to change their job, so if they want to go for any other job, so they will be not getting the jobs because they do not get respect in the society. Not only that person, even their children, their wife, their spouses, so they will be face discrimination in the society. So these are some impacts. So this will be very useful to write a mains answer. And next topic it is about cloud seeding. Title says inducing artificial rain to fix lingering pollution remains a nebulous science. So here we have to focus on cloud seeding, how it is helpful to reduce pollution. So if you see the context, it says that Delhi government is making some attempt to alleviate severe pollution in Delhi. And recently it found that because of rainfall there is somewhat decreasing of air pollution. So in that way here Delhi government it is thinking to produce artificial rain, or it is focusing on cloud seeding experiments. So we have to wait and watch whether it will be a success or not. So what is this cloud seeding? So cloud seeding, it is a process of artificially generating rain by implanting clouds. Okay. So we are releasing some particles, dust particles or small chemical particles into atmosphere. So they will be acting as the condenser. So whenever this water molecules or water vapor, whenever they are touching this substances, they will lead to condensation. So we are forming the clouds. So whenever these clouds are becoming heavy, that will cause rainfall. So cloud seeding, which uses planes to spray clouds with chemicals to condense smaller particles into larger rain droplets. So we are focusing on condensation by inducing pollutants. So if you are talking about this process of cloud seeding, so first we are using these aeroplanes or aircrafts, and we are injecting the silver iodides or other substances into atmosphere. So after that, what happens, these chemicals, they will mimic the particles that serve as surfaces for condensation, and finally they will create water droplets. So this water vapor in atmosphere, they will be touching these substances and they will be condensed and they will be forming the rain droplets. And after once condensation creates water droplets that are large enough, so whenever these clouds are becoming heavy, that will automatically causes rainfall or precipitation. So there are different methods of this cloud seeding. So first method is static cloud seeding. So this method, which involves introducing ice nuclei such as silver iodide or dry ice into cold clouds that have super cooled liquid water droplets. So first one here is we are using silver iodide or dry ice as condensers. So this ice nuclei, they can trigger the formation of ice crystals or snow flakes, and finally that will cause rainfall. And next one is dynamic cloud seeding method. So this dynamic cloud seeding method, in this we are inducing rain by boosting vertical air currents. So we are boosting the vertical air currents. So when this vertical air currents will be formed, for example, this is the earth's surface. So whenever you are hitting high temperature here, so because of this high temperature, what happened, the air, the land which is present here will be get heated and will rise it up, right? So warm air which has tendency to rise up, and here in this area it will create low pressure area. So in this dynamic seeding method, so we are inducing rain by boosting vertical air currents. So this process is considered as more complex than static cloud seeding, because we don't know whether it will work or not. And next one is hygroscopic cloud seeding. So this method involves spraying of very fine particles of hygroscopic materials. For example, we can use salts, okay, and that will form the base of warm clouds. The particles, they can act as clouds condensation nuclei and increase the number and size of cloud droplets, and that will helpful for getting of rainfall. So here we are inducing hygroscopic substances. Okay, so these are the three methods of cloud seeding. And where can you use this cloud seeding? What are the applications? So first one is, it will helpful to enhance winter snowfall and even increases mountain snowpack, so which can even supplement natural water supply for communities, and we can also increase groundwater recharge. And this cloud seeding can also be done to prevent hailstorms, and to prevent fog and to induce rainfall in drought prone areas, especially in this rain shadow region. So do you know about this rain shadow region? Well, let me explain this. So let us take this is as mountains or hills. So whenever the winds are moving in this direction, so these winds, whenever they are carrying the moisture, so they will hit this slope, and that will causes rainfall in this side. And whenever winds are moving like this, so they are very much dry and they will cause no rainfall. So this region where we are getting rainfall, it is called as windward side. So what is that? That is windward side. And the region which is not getting rainfall, it is called as rain shadow region, or there is one another name, that is leeward side. Leeward side or rain shadow region. So in this rain shadow region, to get rainfall, we can use this artificial rainfall method, that is cloud seeding. Clear? And next topic is India European Union taking key steps to advance ties on maritime front. So this article is important from your international relations, which comes under GS paper 2. So here you have to refer how the relationship between India and European Union is growing. So one common point here is to increase its influence in Indo-Pacific region. So if you are talking about context, it says that as India and European Union look to expand defense and security cooperation, European Union's first defense attaché means nothing but the person who is like assistant, okay. The first defense attaché to the country took charge earlier this month, while two sides also conducted first naval exercise. So we had our first naval exercise between India and European in this Gulf of Guinea, right? And we had dedicated defense attaché. So now here this article says that, so we have increased number of maritime exercises, that is between India and European Union, and even especially France, Italy, they are also coming up with maritime exercises, and even we are focusing on improving of trade and investment. And not only that, increasing of trade and investment, now we are focusing on security partner as well. And recently India and Italy, they had signed a defense cooperation agreement. So you have to see like how we are having engagement with the other countries in Europe as well. Clear? So here recently India and Italy, they signed a defense cooperation agreement, and the official also pointed out to agreement between the space agencies. So we have defense cooperation, and not only that, now we are talking about even space agencies as well. So do you know, yes, Chandrayaan 3 is successful. So after this Chandrayaan 3 became successful, so many countries are looking towards India for space cooperation. So one such example here is Italy. Clear? So India and Europe, they are the terminals of India, Middle East, Europe Economic Corridor, that is IMEC corridor. So here we are also coming up with development in the connectivity as well. And recently on October 24th, India and European Union, they both conducted their first joint naval exercise, and this exercise was conducted in the Gulf of Guinea. Right, and next topic it is about Dal Lake. So 3 tourists, they killed as houseboats catch fire in this Dal Lake. So this Dal Lake is very important from your geography point of view. So if you see context, yes, they are the people who died, right? So now let us see the map of Dal Lake. So here in this region we have Wooler Lake, Dal Lake and Mansar Lake. Okay, and here we have saline lakes like Sambar Lake, Panchprada, Nal Sarovar. So these are the salt water lake. And here Wooler Lake and Dal Lake, they are what? Freshwater lake. So here you have to see some important facts. So Debar is artificial lake. Okay, it is the largest artificial lake of India, that is Debar Lake. And Wooler is the largest freshwater lake of India. So which is the largest freshwater lake of India? That is Wooler Lake. And Sambar Lake is the most saline lake of India. And Loktak is largest freshwater lake of Northeast India. So these are the 4 important facts that will be helpful in your competitive examinations for sure. Okay, remember those things. And if you see some facts regarding this Dal Lake, so it is a lake which is located in Srinagar, so which is the summer capital of Jammu and Kashmir, and is surrounded by Pir Panjal mountain. So it is very important fact. And it is very much important for tourism, recreation Kashmir. It is also called as well in the crown of Kashmir or Srinagar jewel. And it spread across 26 square kilometers, and it is the second largest lake in Jammu and Kashmir. So first one is ultimately our Wooler Lake. So the shoreline of this lake is around 15.5 kilometers, which encompassed by a boulevard lined with Mughal era gardens, parks, houseboats, hotels will be there. And sometimes the temperature will be very, very low, even it reaches minus 11 degrees centigrade in winter season. So that time lake will be frozen. Okay, the lake is part of natural wetland, and it covers 21.1 square kilometers including floating gardens. The floating gardens are called as Rathod. It is very, very important. So in these floating gardens, so what happens in the month of June and July, there will be blossoms of lotus, that too pink lotus. It is very, I'm very, very excited actually. I want to go to this Kashmir, but I don't know whether in my life I will be visiting this or not. Okay, if I am going and if I had visited, then I will be posting the details and experience, don't worry. Okay, but I don't know whether it will happen in my life or not. And next one is the wetland is divided by causeways into 4 basins. So we have 4 basins. First one is Gargi Bal, next one is Lokut Dal, Bodh Dal and Nagin. Okay, Nagin itself is considered as an independent lake sometimes. So there are 3 islands here. So they are covered with beautiful Chinar lakes. So first one here is Lokut Dal, is known as Rope Lunk. And next one is Chinar Island. It's also called as Son Lunk. Son Lunk is nothing but Gold Island. Okay, Dal Lake is very much popular for this floating market. It is also called as Rand. Okay, so these are some important things that you have to remember regarding this topic. And these are some important articles that you need to refer from our Hindu paper from today. So I want to explain about this daily means answer writing practice, and tomorrow this is going to be started, right? So if you want to join, you can join in this week. Okay, till next Monday or till next 15 days you can join this course, so no problem will be there. And this course we are going to focus on daily means answer writing. So answer writing is the key. And let me know how many of you want to clear this UPSC. So if you want to clear UPSC, yes, you have to focus on this answer writing. There is no choice. And you need a mentor support, whether you are writing good answers or not. You need persistent evaluation. So for this course will be very helpful. So in this course, we are going to give you 52 weeks of schedule. And based on that schedule, you have to prepare. You have to prepare. And based on that, daily one question will be given. So you have to write answer by using stopwatch. Stopwatch is mandatory because you need to know about your handwriting speed and how much time you are taking to write a single answer. And after starting your stopwatch, you have to write answer, and you have to send your answer in PDF format to our mail ID, so that we will be doing evaluation. So we will be reading each and every word that you are writing, and even we will be seeing your spelling mistakes as well. And based on that, we will be giving you detailed feedback. So what you wrote, whether you wrote according to the question or not. So whether you addressed all the sub questions or not. So how can you improve more, like whether there is a need of map or flow chart or any data or any current affairs that you have missed. So we will be giving you the detailed feedback, and based on that, here you can check your feedback and you can improve. On every Sunday we will be having Zoom live interactions. So in that live interaction, so we are going to discuss your problems, and we are going to give you one-to-one mentorship. And also we are going to have live essay and case study practice. Okay, and the students who already joined this main answer writing practice, yes, today is Sunday, but today is Diwali. So we are going to have class either tomorrow or Tuesday. So please let me know when we have to have the class, tomorrow or day after tomorrow. It is either Monday or Tuesday. So please let me know so that we can conduct the class. Okay. And one more thing here is we are going to cover entire your GS, which includes GS1, GS2, GS3 and GS4. And we provide model answer for each and every question, case study, okay, and as well as essay, so that you can generate the content. And those model answers that can be downloadable and you can use for the further reference. And the detailed evaluation will be done, and there will be doubt clearing sessions on every Sunday with this Zoom. So there in that Zoom classes, we are going to have two-way communications. So it is not like a one-way communication, it is like a two-way communication. So you will be talking with me directly and you will be expressing your views, so that will be helpful to improve your communication skills as well. Okay, I will be asking everyone, I will be not leaving any single person in that class, so that you can express your views, so that will helpful to lose your stage fear as well. Right, so this course cost is 8,200 rupees, and if you want to pay in 2 installments, you can pay in 2 installments. So if you have any queries, so please call me on this number 8074 765513. So this is also WhatsApp number, you can text on the WhatsApp as well. Okay, so this is about this course. And even we are trying to come up with a live session which is a free of cost, and I will be giving you the details by tomorrow evening. So when we are going to have the free live class of this means, okay, that is means orientation class. So that's all. And now I want to show you one important thing, that is where can you get the notes of this class. So the notes of this class you can get in the Telegram channel. So this is the Telegram channel Rathod's IAS classes. So here you can get the notes of this class. Join this Telegram channel. The link is given in the description box. And this is our YouTube channel Rathod's IAS Academy. So please do subscribe to this channel so that you will be getting updates whenever we are posting any video. And this is our website. This is the home page of Rathod's IAS Academy. If you are visiting to this website for the first time, you can click on login register. Okay, so directly you should not give your mail ID and the password. So click on do not have account, and first you have to register after filling all these details. So after registering, so you can now go with login and login page, give your mail ID and password, and you can click on login. So after that you can click on courses and then course list. So you can see these are the wide range of courses that we are offering in Rathod's IAS. And if you have any query regarding any subject, so you can watch the demo videos. There are 3 demo videos that you can watch without paying a single penny. Okay, and this is our mains answer writing course. So you can join here. And this is our foundational course for UPSC CSC. Okay, so this foundational course for 2024 and 2025, and the cost of this course here is 45,000 rupees, and if you pay in one go, you will be having additional 10% of discount, or else you can pay in installments as well. So that's all. Okay, so I wish you a very happy Diwali once again. And by this I'm concluding. If you really like this class, hit the like button and share this video with your friends also. And don't forget to subscribe to this Rathod's IAS Academy. Thank you so much for watching.